Venezuela losing to perennial all-star team Brazil 84-65, with Ecuador getting a victory over Uruguay 79-48. Really, this game is, or could be, the battle for second, with Ecuador having to play still against Brazil, the Brazilian team which has won 22 of the last 24 editions of this tournament. A surprising victory for them. It'll be something that these fans in attendance may not well be banking on. So they know a win here tonight, and their team moving to 2 wins and 0 losses in Group B of this tournament should be enough to see them into the semi-final. If they do move into the semi-final stages, it will of course mean that they also qualify into the FIBA Americas-1408 Championships, which will take part in 2015 in Alberta, Canada. Excuse me, Edmonton, Canada. Just had to check there. And, we have a round-robin format to this tournament. 2 groups of 4 teams facing off against each other to see the top 2 qualifiers from each of the 2 groups go into the semi-final. These 4 teams will be the qualifiers to the 2015 Americas Championships. As I said, they will also then battle it out on the final 2 days of competition to see the 34th winner of this tournament, which has been running since 1946. In the previous 33 editions of this tournament, Brazil have won 31 medals, 24 of those being gold, with Ecuador and Venezuela both having won 2 medals, 2 bronze apiece. Ecuador in 70 and 54, and Venezuela with their last one coming in 1999. A quick look at the other games from today. We just saw Brazil get the comfortable victory to move to 2-0 in Group B, the group that these 2 teams are also in. So they have already qualified through. The team that they defeated in Uruguay have now been eliminated. So it'll be between these 2 teams to fight it out for the second qualifying spot going forward. As I mentioned, Venezuela had that loss to Brazil. Was the first quarter that was really their undoing. 30-8. They trailed after the first 10 minutes. Only 2 players over 6 points. They were Daniela Wallen. She had 20 points, the number 9. And then Ivani Marquez, who had 17. She will wear the number 8. For Ecuador, the hosts, they got the win over Uruguay, 79-48. 42-25 up at the half, and then they extended that lead to 65-30 after 3 quarters. 3 players in double figures. Diana Salcido had 21 points. She will wear the number 9. Maria Mora and Rosana Pazzunino both had 10 apiece. They'll be the number 11 and number 6 respectively for you. The key for Ecuador was perhaps their 3-point shooting. They went 7 of 18. Just shy of 40%. They also got 16 offensive rebounds, with 6 of them going to Maria Mora. Both of these teams did struggle looking after the ball. Each team 20 turnovers apiece in their games. Unfortunately for Venezuela, they were facing off against Brazil, who were able to punish those turnovers. And luckily for Ecuador, Uruguay, who have struggled scoring the ball in their first 2 games of this tournament, could not take advantage. So, teams making their way out onto the floor. It will be Ecuador in their blue uniforms. They are the team that you see already out on the floor. And Venezuela will be wearing the white uniforms. Large crowd gathering for the nightcap, 4th and final game. Brought to you from livebasketball.tv. From Alberta and Ecuador. Great arena here. There's Coach Silva. Looks on. He must be cold. Still got his jacket on. Perhaps he's showing how cool he is coming into this game and his team's chances. The jump ball then is up and we're underway. Venezuela will control possession immediately. The quick 2 is up, and the first 2 of the game in the blink of an eye is scored by number 5 for them. It is Mrs. Silva. Venezuela look like they're slipping into a 2-3 zone as well, and an offensive foul. So Ecuador, not a pleasant start, and Silva is doing it on both ends. You see Salcido picks up the whistle, which Silva looks on. A scowl face. Despite the positive start for his team, pressure from Ecuador. They are in a man-to-man. As Venezuela will go with that horn set. Wide open. The defensive assignments from Ecuador have lost their player on the first 2 possessions. Meccano gets the easiest 2 she will get in this tournament. Wide open, rolling down the middle. There's the defense working hard from Venezuela. Can't get the rebound. And Ecuador get the open shot on that far wing. They can't get it. A few groans in the crowd. As I said, this really is perhaps a do-or-die game in the battle for second. The form book tells you that Venezuela should be able to defeat Uruguay tomorrow, and Ecuador won't be able to beat Brazil. Of course, there have been upsets in basketball, so there's no foregone conclusion, but the winner of this game will surely have a big advantage in trying to secure that second place, a place in the semi-final, and an automatic qualification into the 2015 FIBA Americas Championship for women. That was the line then of Venezuela. Against the cheers from the crowd. Samir Corrales can't make number 1. 24-year-old. You see, solid 5 points, 5 rebounds for her yesterday. And the lead for Venezuela gets the 5. Look at the pressure from them. We've just seen how defense can dominate a game. As Brazil put on an absolute defensive clinic through the first 3 quarters. Never allowed Uruguay more than 9 points in the 10-minute quarter. To the inside, strong play in the low post. Ecuador, more balanced offense that time. Took their time, getting into the low post. It was a quick spin to the baseline there. You see Maria Mora just used those big shoulders, turned to the baseline, was able to hold off the defender well. Or a solid game yesterday. As I mentioned, she had 10 points. Also had 6 offensive rebounds. 8 in total. And she goes 2 of 2 to get her team on the board. Defense, Zamora once more. Did she get the block on that possession? I think she may have, and possession out of bounds will go to Ecuador. Pressure from Venezuela is easily broken. Venezuela can't get this. Ecuador can't get the score though. That's the thing, if you're going to pressure, the offensive team needs to attack. And if they're going to attack and take quick shots, you must score. It goes into the hands of the defense to speed the game up. That horn set again is causing problems. It's Meccano again rolling down after setting the screen, who's left wide open. Defense deflects it. Goes forward, easy 2, and Ecuador are going to have to call a timeout here because Venezuela have shot to the early lead. It is 9-2. In favour of the team that's playing on the road here. The team has suffered the defeat on opening night, but they're playing with the confidence of winners. Ecuador forced to call a timeout as Venezuela have a 7-point advantage.
Lo que está mal es esto, es una mierda lo que están haciendo, una mierda, lo están defendiendo. ¿Cómo se defiende esto acá? ¿Cómo se defiende? Todos los goles igual. Sepárense y paso por el medio. Yo no dije que cambien la defensa, están cambiando la defensa y nadie le dijo que cambie la defensa.
After the breakaway, Ecuador bring it in. Trailing by 7. Venezuela working hard on this defensive end. Look at the defense to tip it away. Numbers once more. The behind the back pass. Beautiful transition play. Venezuela get the score. Easy finish in the end for Perez. It's all about the defense. Switching now. Venezuela so aggressive early in this game. They've got all of their offense really from their D. And Ecuador look a little bit shell-shocked here. Don't think they expected the pressure that Venezuela have brought out. Oh, substitute then Venezuela to try and keep this pressure high. I don't want the momentum to slip. I want their intensity to lower. And that was when Ecuador could get back into it. They eventually moved the ball well. They had an open look. Said how well they shot it yesterday from the 3-point line. It's already 2 misses though. So 3-point shot is good, but it is made, in fact, by Venezuela. As Perez has 5 in a row, and this lead is getting bigger and bigger. Ecuador just need to calm themselves here. The score will do wonders for them, but the pressure is doing it all. Venezuela applaud. Ecuador just can't find their rhythm. Perhaps a spark on the defensive end, maybe it for Ecuador then. Well, give and go. It's tipped away just. Marcano nearly had another 2. Just feeding the low post and cutting off her teammate. Ecuador come up with the ball. Can they get something in transition? They can't. The Venezuela defense is back well. Covers and protects the ring, so Ecuador must work. Easy offense. Mora, good strong drive from her. She tries to go back to the right hand, but can't get it. On the second attempt, she does scoop it home. Mora, who has all 4 for Ecuador then. Showing that she will be a handful. She's got to play on this end though, because Marcano has caused her problems, rolling quickly to the ring. There she is again, Marcano. She loses it though. She tried to spin away from the attention of Maria Mora. The game plan from Venezuela is off, obviously, to attack Mora. See if she can guard in the pick and roll. Inside outside play. Ecuador can't get the 3 to fall. Mora gets the offensive rebound. Venezuela just scrapping. Tip it away. Turn it over back to Ecuador. They've got 3 on 2. I'm a little bit out of control here. And the offensive foul that will be called against Castillo. Henry Casido should have just passed the ball there. 3-on-2 advantage. All he needed to do was move the ball around, find the open player. Cano is in for Venezuela. She will have the task. They're trying to slow down Maria Mora on the inside. Bit of spread. Offense, the spacing from Venezuela. They're going to take the three. It's short from Silva. Silva thought it was going to fall. Now she headed off back down the floor. Look at this. Switching defense, pressuring the ball handlers from Ecuador. Ecuador got to get the ball off the floor. They've got open players if they can find them. So they're trying to do it all off the dribble. CS is trying to move the ball for her team. Here she is, an extra pass. The three-point shooting from Ecuador, which was so good yesterday. 7 of 18. It's evaded them in the early stages of this game. A strong drive and the finish rolls home. Casido gets it. You can feel the intensity in the air in this one. Both teams know what's at stake. As I said, mathematically still possible, whatever the result of this game, but both teams will know in reality the winner here will take second place. Blanco had the opportunity on the inside, but had her shot rejected. And possession goes to Ecuador. They trail by 8. Seems to have just established themselves a little bit more into this game. Introduction of the veteran point guard. Macias has helped, but still they turn it over. And Venezuela will be at the line. It is Macias who commits the foul, the 30-year-old. Good foul from her. It's going to make Venezuela earn it from the line. And Yellow Wallen it is. And she cannot get the roll. 20 points yesterday for the number 9. There you see, 20 points, 5 rebounds. 0 of 2 here. This again goes to Mora, but Mora puts it on the floor, has it tipped away. Doesn't look like anyone will catch Silva. Oh, Silva though can't finish. Great recovery from Annabelle Barahona. She chased her down. She just in the line of vision really. As it goes to the inside, power. Doesn't fall. Corrales couldn't get it to go. And Ecuador will have possession once more. Horn set for Ecuador. Same play was so useful for Venezuela early in the game. Good ball movement and a strong drive. Foul is called. Great drive along the baseline. Zana Pazmino it was. And she'll be the one to go to the line. There you see. Quick step. Pazmino, she sold the fake well. Just got her eyes on the ring. Fooled the defender. 23-year-old. That's the first. 3 double-figure scorers yesterday in that win. Paulino. Venezuela go quickly to the ring. They can't score. And Stephanie Pena tries to respond but turns it over herself. It really is an up and down game, this one. Both teams have to shoot early. As Silva was pulled up and missed the attempt. So the veteran, 30 years of age, Leda Macias waits, controls it for her team. Got a good clean look through Stephanie Pena. She could not hit the 3-point shot. Ecuador still searching for that first make from beyond the 3-point line. 0 of 6 they are. As Venezuela go back to that horn set. But the defense held firm from Ecuador. Mora got this block shot. She then trails, waits for her team. However, take the shot before Mora is able to get into the low post. Something I'm sure Coach Pinto won't be too pleased about. We want to see the big number 11 into as many plays as possible, get as many touches on the offensive end as she can. Nearly a turnover. Eventually on the far side. The 3 is no good. The offensive rebound and putback is made. Daniela Wallen. That scoring punch off the bench. An offensive rebound for her. Ecuador, clean look, wide open, but still it's just not going. And Venezuela right in their luck, really. As you'll see for Ecuador, will those percentages start to even, or was it just a very good shooting performance from them yesterday? You've got to feel with open looks like they've been getting. Good shooters will start to make these. Another long shot, that missed everything though. From Ecuador, perhaps a little bit rust. We're going to have a timeout here though. Still the lead is in favour of Venezuela, 16-8. As both teams struggling to get going offensively. Game a little bit scrappy as perhaps both teams dealing with nerves. I mentioned that turnovers were a problem for both teams. Yesterday, they've been a problem for one team in this game already. 9 turnovers for Ecuador. And, 3 of their 5 starters and turn the ball over twice each. The defense from Venezuela has caused a number of those turnovers. And they've scored 6 points from The turnovers they've created. There's more. Another steal. Can they convert? Yes, they can. Venezuela on the defensive end, and it's at number 9 once again. He's caused problems. Daniela Wallen, after 20 points, 5 rebounds yesterday, she came off the bench today, moves herself to 4 points. And another turnover for Ecuador. So substitutions. And Coach Pinto is going to have to find a solution for his team. They're going to struggle to beat anybody, let alone a team like Venezuela are playing, if they cannot hold on to the ball. They cannot get shots at the ring. Tough shot is made. Beautiful one-on-one play from Perez. She has 7 points. A little look to the sideline as well. Strong one-on-one play. Number 14 there. Just 20 years of age, Perez. A great offensive skill set so far in this game. So finish doesn't go. Good work on the glass. Put back. Also just rolls out for Ecuador. And now, after making that last shot, Perez is feeling it. She's going to turn the corner. Flips it inside. What beautiful play. Off the dribble from Perez then. No look pass. And Ecuador have got it all to do here. Trailing by 12. After a disappointing first quarter, the adjustments aren't being made. Credit to Coach Silva. He's got his team playing extremely well. Following the game plan. And attacking Ecuador off the pick and roll. And the defensive pressure really is causing problems. So, off the line, Marcano. This is the first. Just the second. 5 points for her then. Just 18 years of age. What a young Venezuelan team this is. I think the starting front line of Perez and Marcano. It's an average of 19. And then they're bringing Daniela Wallen off the bench. She only top scored yesterday with 20. She's just 19 years of age as well. So the youth for Venezuela is getting it done so far in this game. What a behind the back dribble. The pass as well. The shot doesn't quite fall. And a chance for Ecuador to run. 2-on-1. Good execution on the break. A little fist pump there from Barahona. She gets her first 2 and an easy 2 for Ecuador. That's a major point. As Perez handles it so comfortably. She's got good size, Perez. 177. Looks comfortable dribbling the basketball. Ecuador again, chance to run. They have numbers. They'll take them though, as they wait for this high screen. Honda hesitates before she goes to the inside. Long 2 comes up short. And Perez will kick it ahead early. The Venezuela players slow to get down the floor. Perez is the last. And she's just going to now stand at the top. So Marcano tries to find some options. Shot clock will be winding down. As Perez loses it. Nearly gets it back. It's a tired looking Venezuelan team now though. As the pressure starting to come back to hurt them. Wholesale changes. Recognition from Coach Silva. He brings in 3 fresh faces. Just trying to raise that energy once again. Doesn't want it to drop. Ecuador make some changes of their own. Deflected pass. So we'll stay with Ecuador as Mora comes back into the game. Surely Ecuador must recognise they need to go to the number 11. She has to have some touches in and around the basket. She tries to seal but doesn't get it. Timing just a little bit off as the spin doesn't fall from Pena. And Venezuela again using that horn set. Have it tipped away. Ecuador, chance to break. Reverse rolls home. Beautiful play. Stephanie Pena reverses it in transition. It's going to be a timeout by Coach Silva. His team still have this lead, but you can see the momentum just shifting in favour of Ecuador. The crowd getting louder and louder here. And Venezuela will want to stop the run. Just regain their composure here for these final stages of the second quarter. If the timeout can have the desired effect for Venezuela, then they still have a 9-point lead. Reverse it around well, and it's going to be a foul. Mora with a mental breakdown. The defense from Ecuador had been good. Had forced a contested jump shot. Mora just too close. Substitute foul. Marquez is at the line. It's just the first foul. And it's Maria Mora. Marquez's first point. After that strong game yesterday that you saw, 17 points. Veteran on this team, 31 years of age. Only player over the age of 30. Marco. Both teams sloppy with possession. Eventually Silva gets it, hesitates, flips it up with the left hand, tough finished. Silva made it look good, she's slow to get up. Venezuela maybe playing with just 4 defenders here, but the referee's going to stop the game. And Silva slow to get out. You can see her holding that right arm. It's a tough finish from her. Look at the hesitation there, and then just flips it up with a weak hand over 3 defenders really who are all surrounding her. You didn't get a great angle to see it when she fell to the floor. She does look in some discomfort though. Silva has 6 points and 3 steals. He's been a crucial player. See if we can see it on this angle. She did fall. I'm not sure what it is that she hurt. Whether it was an arm, or she appeared to be holding. Or even if it was a leg that just kind of gave way underneath her. Either way, Venezuela will not want to lose Silva. 6 points, 3 steals. She's really been the epitome of their strong start with some fantastic defense. And getting out in transition. Bringing that fast tempo of play, which Ecuador just haven't been able to contend with. One-on-one opportunity, change of speed. There's an isolation for Salcido. She just put on the jets to beat the defender. Look at that. Salcido just too quick to be guarded. She had 21 points yesterday. She's clearly their leading scorer. Today is her first two. In fact, her first field goal. So the lead to 10. With another turnover for Venezuela. They've looked after the ball pretty well up until that stage. It's only their fourth turnover in comparison to 13 from Ecuador. This time a jump drop shot. Salcido doesn't get it. The offensive rebound bounces kindly back into the hands of Ecuador. This time the open look. Patino. Finally the three goes for Ecuador. Their first make. Tatiana Patino. 1 from 11 now. Ecuador are up, but look at the pressure. Just the excitement it's given to the team. Silences the crowd, the banked jump shot, but where's the defense? Left the open player. It is Pazmino who gets the score. Defense still celebrating on Venezuela. Lead at 7. Ball tapped around, loose. The foul is committed. We see substitutions are going to bring a bit of the quality back from Venezuela as they've got them this lead in the early stages. Perez is back on the floor, as is Wallen. Wallen brings it in. They're going to turn it over, Venezuela, are they? Fight for the ball. Great effort on the floor from Patino. You see the referee signal 3 seconds to go on the shot clock. So it might have to be a quick shot here from Venezuela. Get it. Turn to shoot in time, but Silva misses everything. And Ecuador using the passion from the fans. Push it. There's the defense. It's leaving players open. Venezuela. Many holes appear. They're just not able to cover the distance perhaps they did in the early stages of this game. Is that fatigue setting in? I'm not sure. The miss from Pena on the tough drive. The pull-up jump shot is smooth. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Silva moves to 8. He had 4 points yesterday. She's come to make up for that. The miss is into the hands of Perez. She draws the pressure, absorbs it behind the back. Look at the ball handling. Perez, then the no-look pass. But it's a turnover and a chance to run. Ecuador, they have it tipped away. A nice feed. Good awareness. Patino, I think it was. They got the score in the end. I think it was Pazmino who made the pass. She was the one that knew where her teammate was as the lead is cut to 7. Three-point shot, bounces clear. It's saved into the hands of Venezuela. And Silva knocked to the floor. Payne picks up the foul. He's the number 12. You see on the picture now. She was the player on the floor. There's more substitutions come. Venezuela just keeps shuffling the pack. Yeah, clearly Payne it was that committed the foul. Open shot. Isn't made. And Ecuador still would like to see them use the low post presence they have in Maria Mora. She's wide open there. She does get it. And that is why I want it into the hands of the number 11. I'd be screaming for it if I was an Ecuador fan. She's got 6 points now. Mora to go with the 4 rebounds. Tipped away, great defense. And is Ecuador to have momentum? It's Ecuador that are causing all the problems with their defensive pressure. They've brought this lead back to 3 points. It's 29-26, and it's caused the second timeout to be called by Coach Silva and his Venezuela team, because they've seen their lead be slowly worked back. With 1:23 to play, it is Ecuador that have got themselves right back into this game. And 24 remains then. An intriguing game this has been. Throughout this first half, the lead has been in double digits. Up as high as 13 on one occasion in favour of Venezuela. And another turnover means that Ecuador have a chance to cut this to a 1-point game. Venezuela, who looked after the ball so well, now rapidly catching Ecuador's total of 13 turnovers. They have 7 of their own, and you see, they've been scoreless for more than 3 minutes now. A lot of that is down to the defense from Ecuador. Venezuela respond. And turnover gets them the ball back. We hit 1 minute remaining in this game. The three-point shot is smooth. Venezuela make it. Cano showing some experience and some ability despite just 18 years of age. Turnover. It might be a chance for Venezuela to run once more. They're going to miss the easy layup though. Wide open. Ortega it was. He couldn't find the basket. Just the defense rotating hard. Mora working on the offensive glass. She's going to kick it out. Another three-point shot. Doesn't go. And 10 seconds to go. Venezuela will have one final chance and lead by 6. And they would love one final score to really top off what has been a good first half through long stretches. They're going to throw it up, and it comes up short. As the buzzer sounds, we're going to come to a half-time interval then. And what has been an exciting game. Up and down encounter, both teams absolutely out of control at times, but Venezuela have the 32-26 lead after 20 minutes of action here in Ecuador, as we have this Group B action of the FIBA South American Championship for Women. You see the three-point shooting I highlighted, which was so good for Ecuador in their win over Uruguay. 7 of 18 in that game, just 1 of 14 here so far. 15 turnovers is an area that I'm sure Coach Pinto will be talking about in his halftime team talk. They must bring that number down should they hope to compete with Venezuela and get themselves back into this game. Evenly spread offensive production from both teams. No player in double figures yet. Venezuela led by Silva, who was impressive, especially the majority of her points coming through some active hands on the defensive end. So I'm going to take about a 10-minute break here from action. Chance to regroup, to get together for what should be a fantastic second half of action. I said, mathematically, this game doesn't really have huge implications, but in reality, this is the battle for second. Should games go to form tomorrow in the final games of the group action. So it's a battle for second and a place in the semi-final at stake in the second 20 minutes of action, which will be here for you on livebasketball.tv. Half-time then. It is Venezuela which have dominated the first half. From the opening score, they have led for the entire 20 minutes of the first half. One stage lead getting as large as 13. Ecuador playing in their home country. Did make some sort of a comeback towards the end of the second quarter, getting the lead way back. It's got it to within 3 at one stage before Venezuela just steadied the ship after a timeout from Coach Silva towards the end of the second quarter. And it is 26-32. Perhaps the key statistic is the 12 points from turnovers that Venezuela scored in that first half, as the opening shot of half number 2 goes to Venezuela, and it is Perez that gets it to fall. Moves herself on to 10 points then. The first double-digit scorer in this game. The 20-year-old, again, showing that ball handling ability that she has on the perimeter. Back-to-back threes, perhaps? No. Marcano. It was that missed that attempt. And then a foul is called. There's Penna. Looks to penetrate off the dribble. She was bumped. And you see, lazy defense from Perez. So it comes in from the side with Ecuador in control. They trail by 9. Is there any way back for them? The three-point shooting was a disappointment for them in the first half. Just 1 of 14 at the interval. The first shot of the second half also is wayward. And Perez is going to take her time. Tries to show him how it's done from the three-point line. She can't, but the offensive rebound and putback falls from Marquez, the captain. She's been very quiet in this game, Marquez. 0 of 4 from the field, but she gets that to fall, and now moves to 4 points personal. And the lead is into double digits again at 11. Perez is going to take her time, getting over the halfway line. It's another Ecuadorian turnover. This is where we see this young Venezuelan team able to play a second half with a lead. Will they become passive and give a chance to Ecuador to get back into this encounter? The behind the back pass is a little wayward. I'm not sure that's needed at this stage of the game. And what it does do is get the ball into the hands of Maria Mora. Mora, who has 6, is the tied leading scorer at the half for Ecuador, along with Pazmino. Needs to get more touches, in my opinion. She's going to go to the line where she's 2 of 2. It's a very friendly roll on the first. Second bounce is clear. Mora, just 22 years of age. Plays in Ecuador for the UTE club. Perez handles the pressure. Kicks it over to Marquez. Marquez can't hit the long 2. And Ecuador will push. They don't really have numbers, but it doesn't matter, because Salcido chinks her way to the ring. Just slides between defenders to get the score. She's the captain of this Ecuador team. Perez, not sure if she's injured, or just wants no part of the offense. Excuse me, it's not Perez. Another turnover. Ecuador missed the layup. Perez chases it down. There was no one really following it up. Everybody believed the basket was going to fall. And Silva takes the quick 3, can't get it. Ecuador want the ball to call for an over and back, but it isn't. And so Silva pulls up on the foul line, misses, works to get the offensive rebound. But again, a loose possession. Turns it over. Patino dribbles straight into a double team, and it's going to be a 5-second violation. Cardinal sin there from the Ecuadorian point guard. Dribbles over the halfway line and then picks it up in the corner as we look at Stephanie Pena just missing the wide open layup. No one defending within 2 meters of her. And she still is wayward on the shot as Perez goes to the bench. Marquez just to force the action. It's open floor for Ecuador. Mora was open on the inside, that she doesn't get it, but it doesn't matter because it's a drive and finish from Casillo. Henry Casillo. 4 points personal now. And the lead again. Cut to 6. Ecuador just won't let this game go. Just the one shot. No one rebounding for Venezuela. It falls though. It's Silva. He's dispensed the jacket now. So you can see the pressure. It's starting to get to him and perhaps his team. Venezuela are going to turn it over again. 11 turnovers for them. So we've got a timeout. It's called by Venezuela. They must regroup and ask the question, how will they handle playing with a lead? It looks like right now Ecuador still going to have a good chance to get back into this contest. An early timeout from Coach Silva in the second half then. He's forced into it as his lead has been cut back to 5. See if he's can make any adjustments. Team looks like they've slipped into a zone there. The defensive rebound after Daniela Wallen has the awareness to throw it off the Ecuadorian player. Pressure comes again from Ecuador, and it's going to be another steal, is it? It's deflected, bounced around, bodies on the floor, a jump ball. Celebration from the Ecuadorian bench. And Coach Eduardo Punto is delighted with the effort his team is showing. Every time you think Venezuela have the game under control, back come Ecuador. They never led in this game, remember. And here comes the double team again. Venezuela out to keep the ball off the floor, score in transition, score off turnovers at the start of this game. They're not doing that now, having to work for everything. Silva comes up short, and then Silva fighting for the rebound, commits the foul. Make sure Patino is okay. 2-3 zone for Venezuela. Ecuador haven't shown the ability to knock down the three-point shot the way they did yesterday. 1 of 15 here tonight. Don't really look likely to make them. They have to prove they can. They don't on that one though. It misses everything. But they will bring the pressure once more. Pick and roll. Marquez is going to kick it. Wallen always brings a scoring punch off the bench. Daniela Wallen. There's 4 points, 5 rebounds in this game. Will go to the line. So the lead is at 7 after the 3 throws from Daniela Wallen. Again, the opportunities from the perimeter from Ecuador. They don't take it, but it is the right option that time because Salcido puts it on the floor, slices all the way to the ring and then finishes with the left hand. Diana Salcido. 7 points now. Can she make the bonus? No. Great effort on the boards. And everything going in favour of Ecuador. Tries to cut it again. It's Salcido once more. She'll go to the line. Really has started to try and take over this game, Salcido. The captain of Ecuador. She had 21 points yesterday. Quiet in this first half. But now 7 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals for her. This is where you want your leaders. Diana Salcido stepping up for her team here. The lead down to 3, 39-36. Venezuela have to prove they can handle this pressure. They break it. The crowd on their feet, they wanted an offensive foul to be called against Perez. It wasn't. Marquez takes a 3, doesn't get it. Another offensive rebound. 3rd attempt for Venezuela. Just need to settle themselves now. This crowd, this pressure is getting to them. And Ecuador are using the momentum here. Salcido, too much on that one. This is where you wonder about the youth of Venezuela. Perez puts it on the floor. Settled for the jump shot too much though. And another one misses, comes up short. Wallen, they missed that one. Veteran play from Macias. And the point guard spot helps for Ecuador, and again they're going to go to the line. Again, it's Salcido off the dribble. Oh, excuse me. It's Casido off the dribble this occasion. Number 5. So she will go to the line. Whatever defense Venezuela in, they've got to find a way to control this dribble penetration. Keep Ecuador to the perimeter and allow them in the paint. It's the 22 of their 36 points from inside the paint. Further 9 of them from the line. So in total, 31 of the 36. Coming from inside the paint or the foul line. A lead to 2. This is the closest it's been since the 0-0 start at the start of the contest. But in a blink of an eye, Daniela Wallem, that's the score. The response to push it to 4. Three is made. Pasmino hits it. Just 1-2 of 17 now. And Ecuador won't mind. All that matters is that they trail by just a single point. Tough 3 is made. Perez with a huge shot in response to silence the crowd. Incredibly difficult shot there. She came off the screen, crossed over. Just managed to get her feet underneath her, get her balance. Made it look easy. It was anything but. There's again the penetration. This time the kick. Fading shot is good. Pasmino again. Macias that time. And first points of the game. We're under 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. What a fourth period this is setting up to be. Just a 2-point lead for Venezuela then. Strong drive. The shot is blocked. The putback fails to fall as well. Mora gets the rebound. And Ecuador have a chance to tie with the numbers, but they lose possession. Perez, who's going to take her time and use this high screen. Again, a tough 3. Perez and Marcano taking a number of 3-point shots in this third period. Ecuador take the long 2, doesn't fall. Ooh, turnover. Holland gets it over the halfway line. Now she's got to find some. The ball is tied up. And so possession will go to Ecuador. Let's see. Got it tied up. Yes, Pasmino had 2 hands on it. So another chance for Ecuador to tie the game. Turnovers talked about before the game and at halftime. Ecuador doing a far better job. Just 2 since the halftime break. They do have 18 on the game. For Venezuela, they've moved up to 11 now. As Pasmino gets it on the far side, trying to find an option. A 3-point shot from Ecuador doesn't go. Look at Mora on the boards and gets it to fall as well. Ecuador have tied the game. Maria Mora with a huge offensive rebound. And working against 3 Venezuelan defenders. Gets the score plus the foul. The game is tied at 44. We've got less than 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Mora can't hit the shot. There's some bodies flying on the far side. Marquez is going to be called for the foul. On the rebound. There's team fouls against Venezuela. Look at the replay. Marquez may have been on the harsh end of a call there. But Ecuador at the line. The game is tied. Ecuador have never led in this game. The last time they were tied was at 0-0. And with 27 seconds to go in the third quarter, they're finally taking the lead, 45-44. What response will this bring about from Venezuela? Good Silva looks on from the side. The pressure from Ecuador really has caused problems. Silva tries to turn, get into the key. Whistle goes. She's slow to get up again. And she's put her body on the line and earned herself a trip to the foul line. Good drive from her. Strong guard play. She's slow to get up. And a strong game. Silva, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 steals. She's going to have to go out now because she's been seen to, so the substitute will shoot the foul shots. That is going to be Perez. First trip to the line. For young Oleska Perez. Smooth. Loves this occasion. You can just see really relishing this atmosphere, enjoying playing in this hostile environment. She can't hit the second, and that will be the end of the third period then. As Maria Mora grabs the rebound but doesn't have time to get away. A final attempt. The game will be tied at 45 as we head into this final 10 minutes of action here in the FIBA South American Championship for Women, coming live for you on livebasketball.tv. Ten minutes remain then. You saw from the caption a 19-8 run for Ecuador. That was after a 5-0 start to the third quarter for Venezuela. So Ecuador have actually taken the last 2 quarters, 18-16 and 19-13. They're still suffering after that 16-8 first period. Venezuela just haven't looked after the ball. 12 turnovers now then. And a chance once more for Ecuador to take the lead. The crowd has just been taken out of it a little through that quarter break. I'm sure they'll be back in fine voice for the end of this game. A Venezuelan player just try and keep them out of it for as much as possible. The finish doesn't go for Pazmino. And Venezuela going to take another long shot. 22 three-point shots they've taken now, as they've gone to the outside. Only just 4 of them. See both teams struggling. As Mora has it, goes hard to the ring, gets the finish. Mora, such a good finisher around the basket, 4 of 7. She is from the field. 11 points, got 9 rebounds as well. So working on a double-double with points and rebounds. This is where Venezuela have to find a way to the ring. There's a good drive, the pass just a little bit loose. They're going to take the long two. Smooth looking stroke. There's Corrales. It's been anonymous really throughout this game. She started and has played 15 minutes. We've hardly said her name. And number 6 for Venezuela. Well, she'd come up with a big performance in the fourth quarter. The 3 for Ecuador is missed. Game remains tied then. Lovely ball handling. What beautiful play. Superb display of ball handling there. Look at that. Behind the back dribble from Perez. And then just the ability to know where a teammate is. And through the pass. Really have been impressed with the play from Perez. Off the dribble. There's Daniela Wallem. Must have lost the headband that she was wearing early in the game. Makes the first. And the second. What a tournament this has been for Daniela Wallem. 20 points, 5 rebounds yesterday. 10 points now, 7 rebounds in this one. 19-year-old from Caracas. Really starting to make a name for herself at a senior level now, as a number of these Venezuelan players are. As I said, this is going to be a team to watch in the future. But the South American and even FIBA Americas level, they can continue to build. With Perez, Wallen, and Marcano, there's a strong core of young players. Not forgetting Liz Silva, who's of course only 23 years of age as well. So Mora is taking a break, and Ecuador are going to call a timeout here. I believe that's their first of the second half. So still 2 more for them. And their team trailing by 2 points, 47-49.
Dayana, la enganchan a Anabel acá, para que Anabel se abra, para el tiro de 3. Y de acá, ¿cómo hace Dayana acá para? Entonces la enganchamos acá a Anabel, para que salga Dayana, rolar el balón, a ver si te entra la pelota ahí, pero forzó una falta ahí. Sí.
On the end line then. Ecuador cannot get the ball up in time for the 24-second violation, which Pinto disgusted on the sideline. You can see his frustration there. Argentinian in charge of this Ecuadorian team. So, again, it is Valeska Perez that handles the pressure. Waits, uses the clock. She's going to take the shot. And the transition score from Ecuador ties the game. Barahona, it is. He gets out ahead of everybody else to get the finish. She's got 4 points personal. The whistles cry out from the fans here. Wallen gets the rebound. They've got a new clock. Don't need to rush. They're going to take the 3. Marquez. She can't get it. Look at Daniela Warren fighting again to keep it alive. Then the foul is called. So Venezuela will go to the line. But Daniela Warren just doing a fantastic job on the glass. There it is. The effort keeping it alive. She inadvertently knocks Salcido to the floor. She shakes her up a little bit. Salcido will be okay to continue. We'll go to 2 shots for Yosimar Corrales. Barahona just got out ahead of everybody else in transition, goes to the bench. Here is Corrales. I said, will she be a spark? After being anonymous for large stretches. Got 3 points here in the 4th quarter. Can't get the second, but look at the work, Marquez on the glass. This is where they just need to pull it out, Venezuela. Take their time. They have the lead. 50-49. Good job from Perez. Beautiful find. And the shot is going to roll home. It's Corrales once more, I believe. Yes, it is. Corrales hits the jump shot. 6:20 remain. The 3 rolls and comes out. It's been the problem for Ecuador. 2 of 21. Perez again controls the play. Just waiting, letting time tick away. She looks for Corrales on the pick and pop, and she's going to be fouled. Macias doesn't like it. She didn't believe it was a foul. Perhaps Perez bought that one. This is the substitutions for both teams. Pena comes back in. I think it was Silva as well. Stepping back onto the floor for Venezuela. Coaches just shuffling the pack in their 5s for this last 5 minutes or so of the game. As Perez is going to take the tough one. Doesn't get it, but look at the work again. Corrales. He was trying to chase it down, just put a foot on the line. And she got a hand on the ball. There is Casido. If you're Ecuador, you've got to be looking for Salcido. There's been a difference in the 3rd period. The 3 doesn't fall. Both teams really are struggling. As we are 6 of 46 combined between these 2 teams. Perez got to the ring but misses it. And there's going to be numbers for Ecuador. Venezuela will foul to stop the transition opportunity. Smart foul then from Marquez. Knew what she was doing. Knew there were a player down. So now Ecuador must work in the half court to get the score they desire. But they're going to take the 3. And it is Salcido that gets it to go. 12 points for her, and the game is tied at 52. Drive and rolling out finish there. Silva, I was about to say, rolls it home. It's Wallen, not Silva. He puts it on the floor. She was so quick on that move. She thought she was the guard. Instead, Daniela Warren will go to the line. We have been impressed with her as well. Rattles it home. She doesn't appreciate how young she is. 11 points, 8 rebounds. That one goes as well. Ecuador will take a 3 from the same spot, but that misses badly from Pena. She tries to pick up against Perez. Perez beats her. She's going to cross over. That's better from Perez. Want to see more of that. She puts it on the floor, gets into the key, draws the foul, and gets the basket to go. So difficult to guard when she does things like this. Look, she's got the size, the strength, and the ball handling. The ability to change direction makes her so tough in the one-on-one, but too often I think she settles for that jump shot. Trying to show people the ability to score from the outside. 5 of 12 from the field then, Perez. She's got 14 points, or 16 after that too. Moves to 17 personal now. She's the game's leading scorer. Will it be enough to carry her team to victory? Leaders at 5. Still a way back because Ecuador are being given that three-point shot. They've only got to make a couple of those. And right back into this game. Perez again handles. Beats the pressure. She gives it up to Marcano. Struggling for options. Somebody needs to get free from Marcano. Eventually he finds somebody. But the shot from Silva. The tough shot bounces clear. An opening. And Ecuador will wait. Use their time. See, players just spread all around the three-point line. Somebody's got to step up and make that shot. Still doesn't fall. Pazmino. She's one of just 3 players to have made three-point shot for Ecuador, but that one comes up short. And we're going to have a timeout here called by Ecuador. They still trail, but they're within touching distance of this game with 3 minutes remaining. It is 57-52.
Bajo, subo de nuevo, está claro, pase acá, o pase acá, ahí arriba cuando cambia, una baja, la otra sube. A ver, a la 14 no le robemos la pelota, no la hagamos más falta, controlémosla, que lleve la pelota y que la suelte, que lleve la pelota y que la suelte.
18 turnovers has led to 12 points. That was one of the reasons why Venezuela have this lead, especially in the first half. The pressure to start this game was so intense. Ecuador didn't have an answer. It's dropped off since. Help them establish the lead as Daniela Wallen's going to draw the foul again. Great play designed up by Coach Silva. Just isolated her in the low post. Allowed her to go to work while everybody else was face guarding players on the perimeter. Wallen needs to make from the line. She does. Smooth customer. 7 of 9 now with that one. Rolls out, fight for the rebound. Who's going to get it? It is Ecuador, and here they go on the charge. They have numbers with Salcido, but they're going to pull it out. They really have gone cold at the wrong moment. Salcido's got to find a way to penetrate. There she goes, right on cue. That's how they got back into this game. Salcido putting it on the floor, slicing between that zone, using her athleticism to get to the ring. The team trails by 8. They're going to need her here. She has 12 points. 3 of 4 from the line. This one just comes out though. didn't get the roll. They scored just 7 points in this quarter. Ecuador. And that's the first point they've had in a very long time now. They do cut the lead to 5. This is a 2-possession game. As Perez loses it, the crowd wanted a carry. It isn't though. She's going to get it back. This is Perez needs to try and get to the ring. She's going to take a 3. It's what Ecuador want, really. Plenty of time left. 2:20 to go in this game. As Ecuador are going to take their time. Mora had it in the low post. She kicks it. Another 3. Another miss. Mora's there. Can she finish around the ring? She can't. And Perez is going to pull in the rebound and bring it over the halfway line. It's a quick demonstration of her ability again. And now uses time, waits, crosses over and kicks it. Marquez had the step but turns it over. Chance to run for Ecuador, but it's a smart foul from Perez. They're not in the bonus yet. It is the 4th against Perez though. So they won't want her to foul out. She really is the only one that's shown an ability to handle the pressure. Marcano goes to the bench. Back in Corrales. Crucial period here then. Ecuador need a score. They need a field goal. Where are they going to go? For me, Salcido's got to get it and try and penetrate, but they're going to turn it over before Salcido gets possession. Can Venezuela handle the pressure? They're going to call a timeout to advance the ball. Smart play again from Coach Silva. He will bring the ball in from the throw-in line, way in his own half then. Away in the front court. I mean, his team will not turn it over around their basket. And hopefully will aid them to tick off more time off this clock. The question's going to come for Ecuador. Is it time to start fouling yet? So Venezuela will bring it in, skip it, go for the quick score. Oh, great call that worked. And as long as Daniela Warren can make these free throws, a brave call from Coach Silva then. They advanced the ball. And many, including me, thought that Venezuela were going to bring it in, try and run some clock, and allow themselves to be fouled. They instead went for the score. Now, Daniela Warren misses the first, so she misses this second really. And is backfired. She makes 1 of 2. The lead is sticks. It's still a 2-possession game. Ecuador will call a timeout of their own to advance the ball. So they will now take it in the front court, needing 2 3-point shots to get this contest back tied. What does Coach Pinto have? Does he have something he can draw up for these situations? And the question is, do Ecuador have anybody that can make 2 3-point shots? I've said throughout the game they really have struggled. Just 3 of 27. They haven't looked confident in shooting the 3-point shot. Just 3 different players have made them. Coutinho is 1 for 1. Salcido is 1 for 3. And then Pazmino is 1 of 10. So, not sure who you would want to take a 3-point shot to try and win the game. I'll tie it up for you if you are Coach Pinto. Is that why it's good the timeout this early? He's going to try and go for the 2-point shot rather than a 3. And just spread the floor perhaps for Salcido to try and isolate and go one-on-one. Coach Silva from Venezuela have anything up his sleeve? Any changes in defense? Might throw Ecuador off track. They're going to go to the corner. It's an open shot, but it's only a 2 and they miss it badly. Venezuela are not going to take their time. They've tried to push it and turn it over. And they could have held possession and run time off the clock, but instead tried to get the score as the penetration, loose ball into the hands of Barahona. She can't get the score, but then the rebound and putback is made. So maybe a 3-point shot the old-fashioned way. Pazmino, who's 1 of 10 from the 3-point line, gets the 2-point shot to go and a chance from the foul line. This to make it a 3-point game. Still 57 seconds to go. A lot of time in this one. She makes the foul shot. Venezuela must get it in first of all, and they must get it over the halfway line. And successfully get into the hands of Perez, who breaks the halfway line. No problem at all, and she's going to hold now. Her team leads by 3. She doesn't want to go too early. Surely she's got to try and get to the ring rather than settle for that jump shot. This time she does, gets deep. Doesn't get the finish, but picks up the offensive rebound, does she? It's bouncing around. Venezuela have it. They've got a fresh 24. So Silva waits, holds the ball, doesn't need to rush. They have the 3-point lead. No foul coming, it's tipped. It goes out of bounds and it goes to Ecuador. Ecuador then, 19.7 seconds remain. They must either take the 3-point shot or immediately go for a 2. No timeouts have been called from either team. The coaches working the sideline here. It comes in. Ecuador taking their time, so they're going to have to go for the 3 now. 3 will tie it. Who's going to step up and take the shot? They're going to turn it over. It's Perez that gets the steal. Silva tries to run off time. They're just got to move the ball now. Corrales couldn't find anyone open, so she takes the foul. Just 1 of 2 surely will seal the game. For Venezuela, they have the 3-point lead, 59-56. Corrales will be at the line. She's 2 of 4 in the game. She needs to make 1 to stop any chance of the heave tying the game. The first one bounces clear. No one from Venezuela in rebounding. And now Silva goes in to just try and slow it. Still, Corrales just needs 1 shot. She makes it. Surely that seals the game. Ecuador go long. They lose the ball, and Venezuela are going to take the victory here. A fabulous victory for them. They led for the majority of this game, and eventually they see off Ecuador 60-56 and take their first win in Group B. So Venezuela will tie with Ecuador for 2nd place in Group B, behind Brazil. Brazil have qualified already into the semi-final with a 2-0 record. Venezuela will now have a game against Uruguay, knowing that if they are able to win that game tomorrow night, they will take 2nd place and a place in the semi-finals. And with that, an automatic qualification into the FIBA Americas Continental Championship in 2015. I've been very impressed with this young Venezuelan team. What a performance from them. At one stage it looked like they may have thrown it away after leading throughout the first half, but they regained composure. Coach Silva did an excellent job on the sideline. Credit to him to guide his team. As we see the quarter breakdowns, it is Venezuela that have taken the victory, and an important one it is for a chance going forward into the semi-final. So they were led by Perez, the number 14, at just 20 years of age. Oleska Perez had 17 points, 8 rebounds, 5 steals and 2 assists. A fabulous performance for her. Alongside Daniela Warren, another young player, just 19 years of age, the only double-figure scorers for Venezuela. Holland had 14 points, 8 of 12 from the line for her. For Ecuador, they had 3 players in double figures, but it wasn't enough as they went just 3 of 28 from beyond the 3-point line. So, thanks for joining us here tonight and all day with this exciting action of FIBA South American basketball. Make sure you join us tomorrow where we will clarify the group positions and see who the semi-final matchups will be going forward in this tournament. But from me right now, I will leave you with Venezuela taking a fabulous 56-60 win.